You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AFTERBUZZ TV's Fashion Star After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Fashion Star After Show.
Well, hello everyone. If you're tuning in right now, this is the after show for Fashion Star. Woohoo! Woohoo! And we have a full house tonight. We also have a special guest with us from the show. So, without further ado, I'm just going to go around the table and let everybody introduce themselves. To my right.
Hi guys, Emma Kay.
Hey guys, it's Virginia.
Hello everyone, it's Lauren Gish.
Now, Lauren Gish is our special guest.
Lauren,
thank you. And we want to thank you for being here. You want to tell everybody what you do?
What I did? Well, I got the opportunity not once but twice to do Walk the Runway for seasons 1 and 2.
Awesome.
So it was quite a privilege to do that. Both seasons was awesome.
So for all you guys who aren't able to see us on YouTube, Lauren is this 6-foot stunning girl, and we're so happy to have her here in the studio. And do we want to announce our 5th person kind of in absentia? No? Okay. All right.
No, we're cool.
Okay, we're cool. That's fine. We kind of have a man watching, but you know, it's okay. All right, so let's dig in. Like, we are down to, you know, the wire here with Fashion Star.
Yeah.
This week it was all about his and hers, which I thought was a great theme because it really, you know, pressed the designers to a whole new level, because they had to design something for men and for women, and of course they had to coordinate. So I think exactly they had to do 2 menswear items and 2 womenswear items in 2 different colors. So
well, and it's
that was
really
a challenge.
important because all of the retailers have both a men's and a women's line. It's not just, you know, designing for women's wear.
Exactly. So this is definitely, like, I think the challenge that separated the weak from the strong, so to say. So I was excited to, I don't know, to see what they had to do. So let's just jump in. Let's start off with Team John Varvatos, which, have you guys seen his new commercial? He's like endorsing some car.
The car.
God, it's sexy.
He just comes out of that just looking hot.
Oh, yes.
He's from the
love
Midwest too, though, so
Oh, see, I
we
didn't
got
know
a little
that.
flavor. Yeah,
Well,
he's
you're from the Midwest?
Yeah, Chicago.
Yeah,
Nice.
But love that new commercial with him in it. But okay, so let's get started with Cassandra. Now, she did the Japan pant, and notice the model in the picture.
Thank you, Theodore, for making the bangs sweep right in my face.
Theodore Leaf, I know who he is.
There you go. That man is brilliant.
So first of all, this pant, it had like an asymmetrical like closure. How did they feel on you?
It was
like
so comfortable.
Did you like them?
Yeah, no, I did. In the fitting, they were so comfortable. Cassandra did it where sometimes, you know how if you have pants up at the very top, they cut in, like they dig into the sides, and it wasn't like that at all. It was really loose fitting. It was easy to wear. It was just comfortable, absolutely comfortable. I would definitely buy them. Definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was a cute pant. Now, I have to say though, do we have the next picture of the man wearing the same pant? Okay, so here's the same pant, and it's worn by a guy. And I guess at first I was just like, oh, I don't know, a pant that's styled the same way, you know, for a woman and a man. But I actually think it works. What did you guys think?
I wasn't a fan of either of these pants. I don't. For me, I'm just thinking I couldn't wear them. I'm, you know, I have a boy body type. I'm very straight, you know, athletic figure, and I don't think that that would do anything for my body per se. And I just think the way that they styled it, it wouldn't work for everybody because, like, you're a model, you have a perfect body. you know, you can wear anything and it looks good.
I'm super athletic too, though. I mean, but
you know, you can wear anything that looks good. I'm thinking for someone that's a little bit larger, that pant might not work so well.
Which is understandable.
True, I get that. And it's interesting too that oh god, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, here's what I was gonna say. You know how like the whole drop crotch pant, like we've kind of seen that a bit in fashion. For whatever reason, it just that reminded me of that in a weird kind of way. I don't know if it makes sense. But I think she pulled it off, and you know she got buys for both. Macy's bought the women's pant for $50,000, and Express bought the men's for $60,000. So hats off to Cassandra.
Emma, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I actually like it. I think you could play it off, you know, wearing heels, but you could also dress it down. But I think she stayed true to her personality, and I think her personality really came out in this because you know we've seen in prior episodes where she's trying to tone it down or tone it up. And this is, I think, her, because seeing her and how she dresses, it reflects her completely.
Yeah, it's cute. Moving on to the next member of John's team, it's Sylvia. Now, Sylvia, like so far, we've been talking a lot about Sylvia this whole season about how she's the one designer who, like, she's, you know, got the European flair and she's got this great eye and, you know, she's just got this high fashion level of taste. Yet she, for her men's item, she makes a polo shirt. Like, were you guys surprised by this? How simple, you know, what she brought to the runway?
I think Sylvia was a little stressed that week.
Yeah, for sure. She was definitely
a little stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's so awesome and so creative, but I think that just going down to the wire here, it just didn't come together or something, and she just executed it as fast as she could, and unfortunately it didn't work in her advantage.
Well, and I think the thing in the back of her head, she was trying to say, how do I get my style into these two other stores that you know, she's a Saks person. It's like Kara from last season. Yeah. Kara only sold to Saks for so long, and so she really had a hard time, you know, trying to figure out how she can make her, you know, her aesthetic more pleasing to Macy's and Express. And I feel like that's exactly what happened here because, you know, this is a great polo. I don't think, you know, like there's a guy who could not wear that, but it just wasn't what they were looking for. It was just too simple this week.
I mean, but like we're like a polo shirt, like wah, like how boring is
it's a basic
polo shirt?
I love the polo shirt though. I mean, it's really nice with the details along the side, and it was nice, but unfortunately,
I think she tried to go for, you know, less is more, but she could, you know, to compare it to her prior collections and what she's done, it just was not her. Yeah. So I think that really surprised everyone, and I'm actually not a fan of it.
It's just it's a little too boring and too plain. There's nothing
even the
special
color
about
selections.
Yeah,
it's not anything that's out there, vibrant, you know, eye-catching. There's nothing.
Yeah, and we have to keep in mind that this is something that, you know, if purchased, it's available for right now. So it needs to speak to what's happening with fashion right now. And you know, she got no buys for it.
I was actually, I thought Saks was going to buy it. I really did.
Really?
Because they go for the simple, high-end, you know, depending on what material she used and all of that. But when he didn't, I was like, oh, my God, no.
Well, now let's cut to Sylvia's women's look. She did an asymmetrical top. Do we have that picture? All right, so this is one of her asymmetrical tops. This one I thought was cute. What did you guys think about it?
I love this shirt. I would definitely want it in my collection. I think, you know, the asymmetry is really nice, and the way that it comes up on the side is really cute, and I feel like it could flatter a lot of body types. The color is nice for spring. You can pair it with, you know, jeans like she did, or cute shorts for going out, or a skirt.
I wish we had Daniel Musto here. I love him to bits, but I'm wondering what this styling is about, because she's got a big old belt, plus she's got a big necklace, and she's got that big old handbag. Daniel,
we'll call him.
Boo boo.
We'll call him.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not liking all the other elements that are with it, but I do like the top. What do you think, Emma?
I think it's drawing, you know, attention away from the shirt. I do like it. I think it's simple, but it has details that you could dress it up with, you know, like the sides where she has stitching and it's open. I do like it. I think the yellow is way too much, and it draws away from, you know, concentrating on what's actually on the model.
It's almost like a, you know, bullseye, like here.
Seriously.
Let's cut to Sylvia's next shirt. Okay, here's the other one. Ooh, I wasn't crazy about this.
How did Taryn buy this?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I wasn't crazy about this look at all. I mean, it looks great on the model.
Talisha wore it,
yes,
but beautifully. But I am not a fan of that.
It looks
shirt.
fantastic on her, but
I think Talisha's probably the only one that can wear it.
that brings me to a question. Since you're here, so has there been a time when you've had to model items where you're just like, oh my God, I hate this. This isn't right. This isn't fit right. But you just keep it on and you grin and bear it, or do you actually give feedback to the designers based off of how you feel in the garment?
Well, you're a model. You're not supposed to give your opinion back to them. But what was really cool about this show and season 2 is everybody was so close with the designers that they asked us, and you'll even see it in some of the episodes, do you like this? Is this something that you would wear? And we were so open with them, and I said, yeah, I love what Hunter designed this week. Unfortunately, didn't get bought. But I loved it, and I said I lived in it. So, which is really cool about this show, they took our opinion, and they took it into consideration. Most clients don't want to hear what the model has to say.
Because you're a hanger. Essentially, you're a very nice
But
looking
NBC
hanger.
we love because they asked us our opinion. That's really cool.
Now, did any of the designers ever make changes to their designs or adjustments based off of your feedback?
No, I don't think it ever went that far. I think it was more so just, is this something that you would wear? I mean, most of the majority of the things that I put on, I loved. There was one week that I was not crazy about a short that just the fit was not right. It was the green short.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yes, that was awful.
It was Priscilla's, and it was just
that was
and it's
awful.
very hard to walk down a runway and not feeling confident about what you're wearing. I mean, when you are feeling great and you're looking hot and sexy, you walk the street, you walk the run, you walk whatever, and you just feel great. But when you're in something you're just not comfortable with, it's hard to make it work. And I'm trying to sell it for her benefit too, but yeah.
Right. Because I would think that if you're modeling something that you feel good in, you feel confident in, you're gonna like have a better pep in your step walking down the runway.
Absolutely.
Versus something that you don't feel comfortable in.
Absolutely.
You know?
No, that's 100% true.
Interesting. Well, this look for Sylvia, she actually got a buy from Saks for $100,000. I
don't understand why.
I know. We didn't really care for it. I would have to imagine that the material on this was just amazing.
But you know, the other thing for Saks or for any of the buyers, when they buy these, they don't have to sell both looks.
This is true.
So they could have just been selling, I didn't check on this one, but they could have just been selling the one we liked before.
Good point.
That's true.
Very good point. Yeah, I think that's a good point. Moving on to Team Nicole. So she's got one lone person left, and it's Daniel. So Daniel, I think he played it safe. It worked, but I still think he played it safe. He chose to do a denim jacket in white and like a traditional denim, and then he did a denim romper. What did you guys think about him playing it safe, considering throughout the competition, I feel like he's kind of pushed the envelope a little bit?
You know, I think he did what he needed to do at this point. Like, you're down to the last few people. You need to be able to sell your items to everybody and make them compete for you. So I think he did exactly what he needed to do, because look at what happened to Sylvia. She didn't sell to anybody. Whereas here, they're fighting over who's going to get their stuff in their stores.
True.
But I actually like the white one. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the denim one, but the white, original look, I actually like it. I think it's very trend-setting, and a lot of guys would wear it.
I think they're both extremely workable, and no matter what guys say, almost every dude owns a jean jacket.
This is true.
Almost every. They may not break it out until December.
This is true. Everybody does have a jacket.
Yeah, I love the details he puts into every single one of his work. Even the stitching that you see on the jacket, it's amazing. I think he's brilliant.
I think he did a really good job on this one.
Like I said, I think he did a good job, but I think he played it really super safe. Just to your point, everybody has a denim jacket in their closet. How many more do you need? You know what I'm saying?
Daniels.
When it has a brand on it.
How many more do you need? So that's the only thing I was a little disappointed to see. Just even coming from my background of like merchandising and buying stuff. This was just a really safe choice, but it worked. Express bought it for $75,000. This is so Express.
It is.
And so let's move on to Daniel's next item, the romper. So here's the romper, super cute. I don't know if every woman in America would wear it.
I literally wanted to jump in. I love this. I would wear this. Unfortunately, though, every body type cannot wear that.
Right.
It is not an every body type thing. And you got to cater to not just one of the tall 5'11" girls who are skinny, but you got to cater to the whole range.
Middle
spectrum.
America, which we've talked about, and the average size for a
Midwest.
woman in Middle America is like
Yeah.
a size 14. So a size 14 woman cannot pull this off. I'm sorry.
Well, even when they bought it, they said, "Oh, this can work for everybody in America," but it can't.
I didn't understand that
No,
statement. Yeah.
Only if you eat blueberries all day.
And watermelon.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know about that. But
Oh, girl, I got all the tricks, honey. I got all the tricks.
oh, we're gonna have to get to those tricks. But again, Express picked this up for $125,000, and having worked at
How?
Express as a buyer back in the day, slipped my wrist. These two, yes, I did say that. These two pieces are so. This is the Express girl, 100%,
Yeah.
and that jacket is very much an item that I could see in that store. So hats off to Erica for buying this. All right, so is it time for Team Jessica, who's got 2 people left? So we've got Jessie Ray and Garrett. Garrett. Yeah, why did I
That's
write
okay.
Garrett? It's Garrett. Sorry. Sorry, boys, because you were here. So, so they did for women, they did a shirt dress, which I'm in love with the print. It's modern,
And it just totally helps the sellability by this, that Talisha looks ridiculous.
She looks amazing in that dress. And the fact that it is a large print, I feel like lots of different body types could probably get away with that versus just, a stick straight model. But I think the print, it's fresh. I love the color. It's got that little Greek key thing going on. What do you guys think?
I am in love with it. I think the print is just out there. You could rock it, pretty much with anything, and it could even cross over to different seasons because it's not a color that you can't wear. So
Right.
I am in love with it. We'll go on to the other one, but
All right, next look from the boys. So we have the same shirt dress, and it looks like it's kind of like a poplin kind of material, whatever. I think what saved this is the belt. And I think
100%.
somebody even made that comment too on the show, because otherwise it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a dress.
Just a simple dress, but the belt
So
saved
Daniel,
it.
you totally redeemed
Musto,
yourself.
Redeemed yourself,
Redeemed
baby.
yourself.
Love you. But yeah, so and this look worked because let's see here, who bought this? Who bought this look?
But I
Who bought
think this
look?
color works really well for those people that aren't really, some people don't feel safe in big patterns,
Yeah,
so I feel
true.
like this is for the people that want to play it safe. They can put, a big belt with it, a small belt with it.
Yeah.
They can wear it to a picnic. I mean, I feel like this is very like 4th of July-ish.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because
You're
they're
right.
in the blue, but I feel like it's a safe pick for a buyer.
Such a great point.
Agreed.
Such a great point.
And to your point, like there was a bidding war for this dress. So all 3 stores wanted to buy it, but Macy's ended up winning out at $200,000, and this is the most that they're allowed to actually, make a buy for. So
Oh, I didn't even know that. Really?
yeah, $200K. That's now. I don't think they had that same rule last season.
Oh, I
don't even
thought
think
it went higher.
I don't even think we knew what the rule was.
There were no rules.
Everybody was just trying to figure it out last year, and everybody got it this season.
Exactly. Everybody's trying to figure it out, but this season that is the rule. Like
Yeah.
there's a cap on how much
I
they're
didn't know that.
allowed
Okay, cool.
to buy for these things. So bidding war. So obviously it was a big winner across the board for all stores. They all thought that they could sell this look, which is great for those guys.
Huge.
And then their men's look. Let's check it out. Oh wait, wrong look.
Oh, yeah, go back a few.
Go back.
Oh,
Oh.
Or maybe we don't have it.
Well, until we find this technical difficulty, the men's look from Jessie Ray and Garrett was a shirt, what do they call it? A shirt jacket in black and in like a blue color. And I don't know, what did you guys think of it? I know we don't have it up right now, but what did you think of the shirt jacket?
I liked the jacket. I feel like it was something that was lightweight that you could have in, LA, where you go out to dinner and you need a jacket just because it gets cold. I feel
Yeah.
like any guy could wear it. It could have been, I thought it could go in Express really easily. It's just another, a nice layering piece.
Would your beau wear it? Would your fiance wear it?
I think he liked it.
Yeah, he liked it.
He did.
Do you find yourself dressing him, Virginia?
Sometimes.
Does he let you dress him?
Yeah.
Oh, so he
but
trusts
he
your
likes
expertise.
Express, so that's why it was pretty fun watching the show with him because he put his input in with the guys' stuff.
I think he's starting to get red right now.
Oh.
So, well, unfortunately, I agree with you. I thought it was a versatile type of jacket, but the buyers did not agree. And so for their men's look, Jessie Ray and Garrett did not get any offers for a buy. So, wah-wah. Anybody surprised?
I was sad. Yeah, I was really surprised.
I loved it. I thought it was really cute. What she just to reiterate what she said, it's a perfect piece for LA. Just a quick throw-on jacket and out the door, and I thought it was great.
But just okay, not everybody lives in LA.
Yes.
Okay.
The whole South.
Okay.
You know?
I'm just
Was I the only one that didn't like it?
What?
Oh
I'm gonna get killed after this one. No, I think everyone played it really, really safe, and I was really disappointed because they're all amazing. They're really talented, and I'm looking at like, really, that's all you have? We've seen better, and this is like a his and a her, so I was expecting for something, you know, big, you know, just wow, trend setting, and I didn't see it in any of them.
They probably just didn't have a lot of sleep that day. They didn't sleep that much on this show.
Well, that's why we have you here, because we don't know what goes on backstage.
Well, plus they're having to make 2 looks instead of 1 in the same amount of time.
They were under pressure.
Well, I think you made the point earlier, Virginia, like now we're getting down to the wire. You know, there's only 2 more weeks left till we get to the finale. There's 5 people left in the competition. So I think maybe playing it, there we go. There's the jacket that Emma hates.
Sorry, guys. You guys have amazing pieces,
but a good point made, Virginia, that like at this point, like maybe now's not the time to like, you know, go outside the box and experiment too much because they're down to the wire and they want to win this competition. So maybe, you know, maybe it was okay to play it safe, you know. Now let's move on to the last designer, Hunter, who I love Hunter. I love her stuff.
I love Hunter.
In fact, when I went to go see this, the taping of this particular episode, I happened to I was talking to her sister, but I didn't know it at the time. And her sister was wearing this fabulous, like, pink silk, bright top. And I'm like, who makes your top? And she goes, oh, my sister. I was like, shit. So, and I hadn't, of course, since I went to go to taping, it hadn't aired yet. So, like, that was my first time, like, seeing Hunter's design. So it was pretty cool, I thought. All right, so Hunter is up now. She did a men's anorak jacket. And I think they were saying the collar was leather. I'm not 100% sure. I thought this was a really great jacket. I thought it was smart. I thought it was clean. It looks like it was executed well. It looks good. Let's hear some opinions.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
See, I'm a fan of this one.
Chicago, that. Chicago cold, but
I love it.
I feel like this is a jacket my dad's had in his fisherman's closet from like 1980.
Really?
I didn't like it at all. I thought it was too boxy. It doesn't. I mean, I know we're not like we don't say what it does for a guy's figure, but what does this do for his figure?
Let's say what it does for the guy's figure.
Well,
nothing. It just looks like this. It just looks like.
Let's talk about Victor's body.
First of all, Victor looks damn good. So, like, he doesn't need much to enhance that face, but
it's a jacket and it's what you dress it up with. That, you know, you put the whole outfit together, and I think this jacket has character. You know, just seeing him walking down the runway, but the others compared to the ones we saw, I'm just like, okay. This one, wow, it's out there.
well, Virginia, nobody bought this jacket, so maybe they all agreed with you.
I feel like this is more for like your metro man, you know, that's gonna be, you know, popping the collar like that. Not for your, I don't know.
Well, I can say that since we're in April, we're at the end of April, so the fact that this was designed for April, maybe it's a little too heavy to sell right now.
Right.
I could, you know, see that frame of thought for anybody. Like a jean jacket is going to probably sell better than that, no matter where you are in America, just because the change in the weather, it's warmer, so.
But the shirt jacket didn't sell. Like that is the same thing.
Maybe that was just ugly. I don't know. Okay, moving on to Hunter's look for women. Who's that cute girl in that jacket?
There's a lot going on in that photo. There's a lot going on in that photo.
Wow,
Okay,
the
so here is
styling.
Hunter's women's look. It's an anorak vest and it had a hood. I'm just gonna curse, but I freaking loved this.
Okay, if you would have taken,
loved it.
You gotta, Daniel, I love you, but you gotta take the necklace off and you gotta change those shoes to like a wedge or just like a sneaker or something, because
I agree with you on the shoe, but I love the necklace.
I do,
I love
too.
it.
Really?
I love it.
Maybe it's just because I'm a G-Star girl and that's all I ever wear.
I love it. I love the boyfriend, you know, distressed jean. It worked. The whole outfit
They're gonna
worked.
kill me for saying this, but those are my jeans.
Are they?
They're gonna kill me for saying
It
that.
just, everything works. The black tank underneath. I freaking love this jacket. I really did. And I was really surprised.
So comfortable.
It didn't get bought.
Loved it. In the fitting, I told Hunter, I said, this is dead on like, you've got it. This is perfect. It's out of your comfort zone. You don't normally do something like this. It's not a dress. You've got it. And she was freaking out. And I said, no, you've got it. Unfortunately, I was so bummed.
And it looked like she had a lot of detail. Just
so much
like
detail.
the detail in the back.
You didn't even see the hood goes in, it closes, and it like so it hides. There were so many things that it was a twofer. It was a total twofer.
What did you guys think about this look?
I was actually disappointed that Jessica didn't back her up in it, and she thought the details were too much. And I'm looking at it like, as a female, you want to wear something that you stand out. You know, even if it's just a jacket, you want it to be something that stands out. And I was in love with it, but I was disappointed that Jessica thought it was a little bit too much details added onto the jacket.
Oh, love this
Wait, we didn't get
jacket.
your opinion.
I didn't like it.
No, it would have been 4 for 4.
The white one was okay. I don't like this color.
I'm sure if we put it on you,
for
though.
spring,
green.
for spring,
But that's like black.
But I'm like a girly girl. I mean, look at me. I'm in pastel pink
wearing
right now.
pastel
Yeah, and I'm in
You know, like I know.
Yeah.
So this one I didn't like so much. The
Really?
white one you can kind of sell me on, but you'll never catch me in that because it's too many layers. I'm too busty. I feel like I would look like a potato sack in that.
I feel
I
like
beg to differ.
I feel like that is a
try it.
classic piece. That's a piece that you could wear that now, or you could wear that 10 years
I think
from now.
Jessica said that though. It's a I think in one
classic.
of the things she said it's a classic piece. Like every person should have that. And when it didn't get bought, everyone was like, "What?
Yeah.
What?"
All right, Hunter was the biggest surprise and upset for me for this episode. She didn't get any buys across the board. Nothing for men.
It's her first
nothing
week,
for
right?
women's. This is her first time. Yeah. So I was supremely surprised because I thought she turned out some good stuff. At least, you know, I thought they would have gone for the women's look, but they didn't. So I was really surprised to see that. So let's see here. Up for elimination was
Dun dun dun.
dun dun dun. Do we have a sound effect for that, Marissa?
Dun 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 dun.
Maybe not. So this week it was
That was horrible.
Sylvia, who she made that crappy polo shirt. I'm sorry, Sylvia. I love you. Normally she's, you know, one of my, you know, I'm her
Sylvia's
biggest
a
fan.
firecracker.
But yeah, and she was really stressed out, you know. So being there, please share some of that with us. Like,
You know, they're under a lot of pressure. There's just so much that America does not see from behind the scenes. The turnaround from what they've got to make to what they've got to visualize, what they've got to execute, and then what they've got to fit on us. I can remember half the time sometimes the fittings just would not work, and I'm going, God, I feel so bad for you guys. Like,
wow.
maybe I shouldn't have eaten that cheeseburger and it would have fit differently, but you got to make a whole new one.
So tell us. So
No, I'm
if
kidding.
you're in a fitting with one of the designers and something just doesn't fit, how much time do they have
Like
to
nothing.
make it work?
It is on us. I mean, they know pretty much what the model that they're getting. They know their measurements. They know who they're getting. So they know how to cut to whatever model's body they're going to get.
Yeah.
But if something's wrong, I mean, they don't have. They have
no time.
very, very minimal time, and they're on they just don't sleep too. And
Wow.
to execute all these things, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
So was there ever a time when like you were fitted for something and it worked, but then like right before the show something happened, like a
Like
seam,
you did eat a cheeseburger?
yeah, you did eat a cheeseburger, a seam busted,
I'm
and
trying to
like
remember on both. I'm trying to remember season 1 or season 2 if that happened. No, I
and like
mean,
right before you're pushed out on the runway, like you're literally safety pinned together. Like any like moments
that
like
did happen on the show, but it didn't happen to me.
Oh.
Yeah, it did not happen to me. One of the I can't remember her name, but she literally, we're backstage and she's just pinning her dress like seconds before she's going on.
Oh, wow.
It was in like the very early stages of the show. It was that green dress with a big like flower on it. I can't remember her name because
can't remember either.
I'm sorry, but yeah, it has happened. Luckily, it's never happened to me.
Wow.
So I've gotten blessed with those looks and just went right out.
So are you guys there as models for like the whole process? Like
We are there
or-
from start to finish.
So are you assigned a certain designer?
No. It changes every week. Sometimes you'll have 2 looks that week. Sometimes you only have 1. We do go in before and we fit with everybody. So they have, but they have very minimal time to fit with us. They get, they're timed. I think it's only like 10 minutes they get
So
to
do
fit
they
with
get to
us.
pick you and say, okay, for this look I want Lauren? For
I don't think that, I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know if I think they can maybe put in their input of who they would want, but I think ultimately it's up to the producers and show directors and runners and all that.
Wow.
Was there anyone there that you didn't kind of get along with when you were doing it?
Model-wise or design?
Model or designer?
Let me tell you something. Every single one of those models that's on that show, we're like a family. Nobody goes behind each other's back. We're just. I'm sorry. There's no drama to tell on that.
Damn.
There's no. Those models are the kindest, most genuine souls you'll ever find in the industry. And I've modeled all over the world, and I've never found girls like I have in Los Angeles.
What about? Oh, sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
no, that's great. And then the designers, everybody was so kind. They treated us with the utmost respect. I mean, like I said, I've worked overseas and I've been disrespected, and this show is just everything what a model wants to do. You're respected. Craft services is amazing, and everybody's just nice. We got lobster one day.
Oh, nice.
We got lobster one day.
Very nice.
Before or after the fitting?
Well, there's your answer. I didn't get to eat it because I had to walk. Yeah.
Awesome.
No, I mean, I'm sorry. There's no drama on that. Everybody's kind, and that's the way that it should be.
Wow. No, I agree with you.
yeah.
Now, how about amongst the designers? Because we've had Jessie Ray and Garrett here. We've had Joanna here.
I'm
Like,
very
how did
close.
they get along?
I'm very close to actually a lot of the designers. I see them quite often. Jessie Ray and Garrett, I'm very close to.
Yeah.
Johanna, I know pretty well. I think that if they have beef with each other, which I
didn't
don't
see
think they do, there was never anybody that was going at it. I mean, I guess you got to bring a little bit of whatever to the show to
Drama.
make it,
Right, yeah.
But there was no diva this season. I mean, last season there definitely was, but there was no. It just seemed to flow this year. I like the whole energy of everything was just awesome, and the set was great, and
Well, that's how it
just
usually
great.
works the second time around, second season. They've got the time to, like, make tweaks and adjustments, you know, based off of the first season and, you know, just to figure it out, fine-tune it.
Did you
know what I'm
get to
saying?
be part of the Fiat photo
Yes.
shoot? Which one were you?
I'm so glad you brought that up. So, they're gonna kill me for saying this, but so that night got broken down into three. There was three, you know, different groups that got up. I was lucky enough to go in the first group, which shot from 8 p.m. I think till like 12 at night or 11 at night. So we were up first. It was me. It was Sylvia and Cassandra, Team John, and it was one of the windiest days in LA.
Yeah.
The windiest days, and we get out and the wind's just crazy. And finally they decided, I think it was Daniel, so I'll thank you for this one, Daniel. A whole bucket of water was thrown over my head to make it like that wet, stressed look. And then all of a sudden the wind comes and it's like freezing. And I remember Jacqueline and I are just standing there and I'm like, I think I'm going to pass out. And she's like, just keep going, just keep going. I'm like, I got it. But yeah, I was lucky enough to be a part of every single episode.
Wow.
Some of the girls did not, but I was very blessed to be a part. And I loved, the Fiat Challenge was fun.
Which
it was
one?
cold.
So wait, was it just two of y'all that shot it, or was it six different girls?
6 different girls. I was with Sylvia, and then Jacqueline was with Cassandra, and then the rest of the night went on. And it was a long night. I know the girls did not wrap till very, very late.
Wow.
I was lucky I was the first group up, so I had the energy to kind of pull it off, but that was a fun night. And working with the photographer that shot it, I'm so sorry I'm blanking on his name, but amazing.
So wait, were you the shoot that y'all did it outside?
And we were in the alley. We were in the
You
alley.
had the leather miniskirt
I had the leather,
on.
yes, and I'm
Okay.
coming out of the car like, yeah, and then up against the wall, yeah. So that was fun.
Aside from Fashion Star, where else have we seen you before? Have you walked other runways? You mentioned working in Europe before.
Yeah, I've
do you
worked
do print
in-
modeling? Tell us all about it.
I started when I was 17. I went to New York. I went to Miami. I did the whole overseas thing, and it's hard. It's hard to be a high fashion model, and I wasn't one of the ones that could tough it out. I tried for as long as I could, and I knew that there was something else that I wanted to do. I knew that
eat.
I mean, yes, like eat, but there was something more inside that I wanted to do fulfilling. Like I wanted to throw my personality, and
Yeah.
there was a lot of times in New York showroom where they don't give a about your personality. It's just you do your job, you walk the runway, you do your job, and I knew that I wanted to just show a little bit more of who I was.
And you have a big personality.
I do.
So I'm glad that you made that choice.
I do.
Yeah.
You know, I really feel like it was just the right place to go, and I got set up with LA Models here, and wow, that is the kind of agency that every model wants and wishes to be with. You have support. You have someone who's constantly caring about you, backing you, and just amazing, amazing people.
Good for you.
Yeah. I found my little home.
Yay.
Yeah.
I like Lauren Gish.
Well, that's good. Some people don't.
Screw them. They don't know you like we do.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So Sylvia and Hunter were up for elimination. Let me ask you, do you think the right two people were up for elimination?
Yes.
Based on, since they were saying based on that night, that's what they were going with, yes.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought they were the two lowest that night.
With you.
Okay.
Based on the night, yeah, I have to agree.
Because Daniel, like, who else? There was somebody else who only got a bye.
Cassandra?
For one. No, Cassandra got both. It was
Jesse Ray and Garrett.
Jesse Ray and Garrett. Yeah, they technically should have been up, and they.
I think though that because of their big buy, that 200,000, and that all the stores wanted them. I think that was kind of why.
That was like a save.
Jessica, Nicole, and John were like, yeah, let's let them pass. Let's let them pass.
And then finally, Sylvia was eliminated. Do we think the right person went home?
I do.
Let's go around the table.
I don't know. I loved all the pieces she's done before, so I feel like this one week it kind of sucked for her. And, you know, there was just like that romper that she had in the past that I loved. I don't know. I really liked her style, so I was sad.
Well, Nicole Richie even made a point. She said, at this point, we can't go back and judge them off of, you know, previous things. They're going to be judged over like what their last, you know, most current project is. So they don't have the luxury of saying, well, you know, you did good here, you did good bad, you know, whatever. So I think the right person went home. What do you think, Emma?
I have to agree. Well, between them two, but overall as a group, I don't think she was the right person to go.
Who do you think should have went home?
Dun, 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 dun.
I shall not say.
Oh,
I might be buying their outfits later.
that's not fun.
Come on, Emma, you have to share. Come on, girl. We're an open forum here. Come on.
You know, Jesse Ray and Garrett, I really don't. I'm not a big fan.
They were so sweet when they were in here.
I mean,
and
they
they're
might be
gonna be
great
back.
personalities.
Yeah, they might be back. Oh, now you're
I
screwed.
definitely want to come back. No, I mean, I do like pieces, you know, that they have done, but overall, I really would prefer Sylvia over them.
Really? Okay. Well, hey, it's okay to have an opinion. It is okay.
That is what America is about.
Let's see here. How
Don't
much
say
time
that
do we
when
have
they
left?
come, though.
I won't tell him. I see him every week. I won't tell him.
Like that one.
So, Lauren, we're not going to ask you who wins, but
Please don't.
Who do you think should
last
win? Like from what you've seen so far in the competition.
I cannot even answer
And
that.
who, you can't answer that?
No.
Okay. Well, no. It's, okay. So don't answer that. But
Who
why
are
don't
you
give us
closer with?
Everyone knows I don't have a filter, so it'll just come out.
Give us your top 3 designers in the competition so far, and it doesn't have to be people that are still left. But who are
I
your
don't
top
remember
3?
who's gone home though.
Johanna.
Priscilla.
I'm sorry, Priscilla, but those shorts I'll never forgive you for.
Yeah, those are like up your booty shorts. Like
I think I understand Sylvia's very talented. I mean, I don't know.
top 3.
I think I can't give a top 3. I don't know.
Top 2.
Who is your favorite to wear?
Yeah, who was your favorite? What was your favorite item that you wore so far in the competition?
Well, there was that one episode where I came down the runway. I had that white. It was Amber's white dress. It was that backless. Yeah. And I went over and I went over the shoulder. And my family calls. And they all went, "Oh, we know you just ate that one up." So that was one of my favorite pieces to wear, ever to wear. And I also loved. I actually bought. This was the first time that I ever bought something from Fashion Star, and I bought the mesh cutout dress from Hunter. The black one.
Whoa. Hold it for a second. You mean to tell me you're on the show, you're modeling the clothes, and you had to buy something? You couldn't just say, hey,
supported
can you
my
get...
girl Hunter.
Girl, please. You should have had Hunter get you one. Are you kidding me? You had to buy it?
Yeah, of course I had to buy it.
Hold on, retail price or?
I bought it like every other American out there.
You didn't even get a discount.
You know what? Let's just say Hunter has helped me out in more ways than one, so I was happy to buy.
Lauren, you need to hang with me, girl. You will never pay full price, okay?
I don't care. I was, honestly, I was supporting her, so I just was like, I went on and I said, I'm buying your dress.
Oh,
and she went,
sweet.
okay. It was It's not like I went out and bought everybody's dress.
I mean, like, discount code.
Yeah, it's not like I went out and bought everybody's. But, yeah, so that was one of my favorite pieces
So we know
to
you
wear.
like Hunter. You actually bought an item.
Yeah, I do. I love Hunter. I think Jessie, Ray, and Garrett are very, very talented. I've looked at some of the stuff, their website, just that they do. It's very
their knit line.
California, very easy. And I like Cassandra's wear because it's, we both had a joke backstage. I never wear anything that's really, really form-fitting. I told her that my @1 store is G-Star. I love everything. It's just slouchy, it's baggy, and I love Cassandra's style because that's what it is. It's like boyish, and that's what I love. So
do you feel like you love to dress like that because as a model you're always wearing clothes that are slinky and form-fitting?
No, I truly love that laid-back, kind of like tough. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm such a dork. Like tough girl type thing, but I'm really a dork at heart. So yeah,
that's very endearing.
Okay.
Wow. Well, does anybody have any other juicy, nice tidbits they want to add?
Trying to think if I can give you guys anything. My
what
goodness.
can you give us?
So there was a whole
The discount codes.
The discount codes.
I got this one hooked on
She
discount.
knows those. You better hook her up. She knows the express
We're
buyer.
going shopping after.
She knows the current express buyer. I wish they would have showed. I mean, we had some really, really. They should just do a whole episode after the show is over of just outtakes from it because there's so many funny things that happen backstage with the models and just. I mean, crafts.
Okay, now you've got me. Here's another question. The male models, was there any like love connections going on backstage? Because those boys are cute.
We are all professionals. We are all professionals.
I don't buy that.
We are all professionals. Those guys, no, everybody is. Well, Louise's boyfriend is actually Josh, one of the male models on the show.
Oh.
So he's there was no hanky panky with him. Obviously. No, everybody is. I'm telling you, we're one giant family. That whole like models of the runway drama, it doesn't happen with us. We all just love each other.
You believe that?
It's true. It's true. I swear, it's true.
I feel like
get
we should have,
Alicia
like,
and
an
get Virginia. We will get the other two, and they will tell you the exact same thing.
I think they need to have an after-show talk show and bring everyone on, and
we can do that.
the real juice
Well,
comes
we've
out.
already, we've already talked about it. We would love. I mean, you've been great. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for
here.
having me. Are you kidding? This is so much fun.
Well, you're gonna come back. We've got what 2 more episodes left.
I know.
So we're gonna have. Maybe we'll just have
The whole gang in here.
the whole gang in here.
Just
We
bring
would love it.
everybody.
We will find a way
With
to make it work.
samples.
And you don't have to pay for.
All right, guys. So let's just go around the room. Where can we find you? Like.
Hi guys, you guys could find me on Instagram at Twitter at I am Emma K, and you can find me on Instagram Emma_3XK.
3 times K.
Yes, it was taken. I'm sorry.
Interesting. Miss Virginia, where can we find you?
You guys can follow me at Virginia Reyna.
And what else?
Oh, and you can
Don't you have a
check out my store. Yeah, yours truly LA.com.
Sell your shit.
Wow. So it took me a while to jump on the Facebook bandwagon, but I am on Facebook, Lauren Gish, and I am on Instagram at Gishy, GISHY 27.
Okay, you don't want a lot of people friending you on
But
Facebook.
that's okay. No one's gonna friend me.
Hold on.
And Twitter, I can't really figure out yet. Still, I'm still
Lauren,
I'm still trying
do
to
you need a quick tutorial?
I have a Twitter account, but I really, truly, I don't understand the hashtag and how to, it's a lot. You know,
Okay.
I think I'm an old soul. I was born way back in the 60s or something.
Okay, you're gonna get a tutorial, and in 2 weeks when I see you,
I have a Twitter. I just don't know how to use it.
Exactly. You need to use it.
I think it's like Lauren Gish 1 or somebody
You
set it
don't
up for me.
even know what
No.
the thing is.
I know my Instagram name though.
Model. Just be pretty and model and eat cheeseburgers. You guys can find me, Diona Vaughan, on Twitter at Go2GirlTV. That's GO2 Girl TV. And I want to thank everybody for being here today.
Thank you so much.
We want to
Thank
we
you.
appreciate your being here. We had a lot of fun.
This was definitely so much
We'd love
fun.
to have you back.
Thank you.
And I guess that's our show, right, you guys? All right, we're looking forward to next week. Oh, wait, there's one thing I forgot. Do I have time? We usually do predictions.
Go for it.
So, all right.
I'm not saying
I know you can't say a word, but really quickly, predictions. Who do we think is? Okay, who do you think is going to go home next week? Who's going to be?
Can I say who's gonna win?
Who's? Okay, yeah. Go. Who do you think?
You guys are going to cut to my reactions.
I really think Hunter has it. I think Hunter is going to win this
Stone
thing.
Cold, honey, is not coming. Not coming through.
I have a feeling that Cassandra might be going home next week.
Oh, okay. So you think Hunter's going to win, and you think Cassandra's going home next week?
I'm debating between Daniel and Hunter.
Okay.
But I'm going with Hunter.
Got it. Virginia.
That's mine. Daniel or
The same?
Hunter.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like if she didn't go this week, she wasn't going to go.
I think that I agree with you. I think Hunter is going to win, and I think I love him, but I think Jessie, Ray, and Garrett are going to go home next week.
Agreed.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to be too mean.
Because they're coming.
Exactly. They are still going to come, and I'm still going to go to his house and ride on his Ferris wheel wherever.
Oh my gosh.
Nice Twitter face, Lauren. You didn't give anything away.
That's my poker face.
Yes. Poker,
Yeah.
Twitter, whatever.
Even though I'm horrible at that.
All right, guys, so that's really the show. Thanks again for tuning in, and be sure to check us out next week. We only have 2 more episodes left for Fashion Star, and we're going to have lots more guests and fun stuff. Lauren's going to come back, so thanks. Bye, guys.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff. We would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.